Hello, 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 hello. This is the weekend reading from Sugar Free Tarot for Saturday the 29th and Sunday the 30th of September. Oh my God, it's the end of September already. I can't believe it. Where has it gone? Where's it gone? 9 months of the year gone already. I only freaking started last week. What's going on? Anyway, they do say that time appears to speed up as you get older. In many ways, that's a blessing. And in some ways, it's a curse. Like most things. Two sides to every story. Right. One last shuffle. Well, might not be the last shuffle. 3-card Major Arcana reading. It's not the last shuffle. And then one from the Swords, one from the Wands, one from the Pentacles, and one from the Cups. And then one, at least, from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. So let's see what we have for the coming weekend. Right, one last cut. 3 cards, here we go. Ooh, Empress in the reverse. Oh, High Priestess in the reverse. Woo! Moon in the reverse. Blinking flip. Flipping heck. Better take my headphones out for that one. Wow. Right. Okay. I can sit here like making all these like wow and goodness me and all this while I look at these cards and think, what the hell is this? Well, if things seem not stuck so much, just bloody sterile, right? Because that's what we have here in the Empress in the reverse. Sterility, lack of fecundity, a kind of pinched feeling of lack of abundance. That's the energy we're coming in with. And lack of motherliness. I have to say, I am reading towards me, by the way. I know it might be confusing because they're facing you, but I'm actually reading towards me, which is selfish of me, but there we go. Oh, man. That's the energy we're coming in with. This is the block, drain, obstruction, underbelly of this. This is the key to power. Moon in reverse, where rather than things just kind of coming out slowly, emerging from the mists, the moonlit mists, like the lobster emerges from the deep when he's good and ready, it's like this is a tumbling out, or perhaps a not coming out of things. But I need to look at the rest of the cards. So we have lack of motherliness here, we have lack of wisdom here. Right, I'm going to stick my neck out. There's some covering up going on here. There's some gaslighting going on here. This is gaslighting. This is something not working, something not growing, something not proliferating here, being gaslighted and made to look like something else, made to look like somehow that it's right that this growth not be happening. And that's naughty. That's naughty. When I see the High Priestess in the reverse, it always makes me think of narcissism, because it's all the beautiful aspects of the human psyche. It's compassion. It's the willingness to question oneself. It's the willingness to put the other one first. All those beautiful spiritual aspects of us turned on their head, subverted and weaponized, right? That's what narcissism is. But it's functioning here as the block or the drain. Yeah, I think there might be some rather disturbing revelations. God, I don't know what else to make of this. Sorry, I've gone all quiet and you're probably clicking off. I wouldn't blame you. This looks like a bit of a bloody roller coaster weekend. As I say, we have this blocked energy here, or this lack of growth here, being kind of cut away from underneath by this. Is somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes about something that you think, why ain't this working? Why isn't this growing? I mean, it's a bit like perhaps looking at an apple tree, say, and the apples on the apple tree are all a bit gnarly and a bit small and a bit, they don't look good. The crops don't look good. They're not healthy. And you're looking at it, and someone's standing there going, "Oh yeah, well, the lesser double-crested winged weevil bug has been spotted in a few counties around here, and I think that your apples are showing true, very very clear symptoms of having been attacked by the lesser spotted crested blinking common weevil bug." Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. That's what apples look like when they've been attacked by the lesser crested spotted common weevil bug. That's what it is. You're standing there going, "Oh no, isn't that terrible? I had no idea about the lesser crested, the common spotted garden weevil bug. I had no idea. I didn't hear anything about that. Oh yeah, it was on the news. It was on the local news. Oh, was it really? Oh, what a shame. My apples haven't grown." And all the while, this person has been pouring bloody diesel or bloody petrol or some bloody shit over the roots of your tree because they're jealous of your wonderful apples, or basically it's jealousy. There's jealousy here. And it looks like, okay, look, this isn't an outcome card. This is the key to power. There's something to be faced up to this weekend, and it's ugly. It's ugly. And you're not going to want to see it. But, when there's shit like that going on, it is ugly and it is horrible to look at. But by God, if you can actually face things like that for what they are, suddenly a whole load of mysterious stuff that you've probably been blaming yourself for, that's never quite added up, and all of that, suddenly it all goes click, 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 and all falls into place, and you go, oh my God, they're a psycho. That's what I'm getting from this. Oh, right, let's pull a sword. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Okay, well, it's coming in quick, all right? It's coming in quick, and it is worth listening to. If you're getting in a voice, if you're in some like exchange or something going on this weekend, and you're thinking, is that a red flag? Red flag. It's a red flag. If you're wondering if it's a red flag, dot dot dot. Okay, Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands obviously follows the Five of Wands, and in the Five of Wands we have an unwinnable and unlosable battle. We have five dudes with their wands, all the same size. There's equal power, and it's conflict, and it's going round and round and round, and it can never be won and therefore never be lost. By the time we've got to the six, something new has come in. And the five ones we see in the background here have stopped fighting with each other. They've become untangled, and they're being held aloft largely in parallel, because this new factor has come in to kind of break the stalemate. And this, to me, speaks of this. All right, when this realization in the Knight of Swords here comes tumbling out of the mists, it's going to bring order to your view of things. And as I said, it can be incredibly disturbing to realise that you've been being gaslighted. But that's what I see going on this weekend. And, however disturbing it is, God, it's better to know. It's better to know. Okay, we have here the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm just going to lay that down because I want the Cup card to make sense of all of this. I will say, though, before I pull the Cup card, I do wonder whether whoever this is, while you have been knocking out the Pentacles, there's just this little hand going to come in here. And he's like whipping them away. And the more of them you make, and you're thinking, I'm sure I spend all day making Pentacles. Why have I only ever got the same amount? There's a drain. You're being drained. You're being drained. This is the block or drain. High Priestess in reverse. How can you ever accumulate anything? How can you ever yet build up any resources of any sort if there is a factor in your life that keeps sucking the power out of your apples round the back? And then when you go, my apples aren't very big, are they? They go, oh yeah, it's a lesser spotted greater crested common garden weaglebug. Didn't you know? You really should keep on top of these things, you know. Yeah, right. Okay. Two of Cups, right. Oh, this is putting two and two together. This is putting two and two together. And it just strikes me, I say that, and then I look back at the High Priestess in the reverse, card number 2, putting two and two together. Just saying. This is putting two and two together. And this is going to be fine, but you know, it looks from the Eight of Pentacles like whatever this is, whatever this association is, or whatever this setup is, where the power has been drained out of it from round the back, this is something that has been in place for a considerable, a not inconsiderable amount of time. And also, I mean, the moon is something that generally moves slowly. This lobster here is an extremely, an unfeasibly long-lived animal that kind of creeps around very slowly at the on the bed of the ocean, like going about its little lobstery business. This is ancestral stuff. It's long-term, so it is quite disturbing when something that seems to have been a normal everyday factor in your life suddenly turns out it can be very, very shocking to be toxic. But I'm seeing putting two and two together, Two of Cups, card number 2, High Priestess in reverse. And that's why it never seems like your apples get as big as your neighbours, or as the apples in that lovely garden down the road. Right. I'm going to pull one from the Wild Kuan Yin. Okay, it's right here. So it's right here. It was right at the beginning. Right. Oh, okay, you're protected in this. White Mantra Mother protects. Okay, if something like this is going on for you this weekend, have no fear, because people who operate like this never, ever, ever flourish. They cling to power like a flipping parasite, people like that. And they need the likes of us to go on feeding off. And all you have to do is actually see a parasite for what it is and remove it. Okay. Now, the mantra of Kuan Yin is Namo Kuan Shi Yin Pusa. Namo Kuan Shi Yin Pusa. Namo Kuan Shi Yin Pusa. Namo Quan Shi Yin Pusa. There she is. But I think there's more to it than that, because Kuan Yin is from the Chinese Buddhist end of things, and she is closely related to the Tibetan Buddhist end of things. And their head honcho goddess is green Tara. Now, Tara has many manifestations in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, and she comes in many colours. And one of her colours is white. There is white Tara. Now, I don't know the mantra for white Tara, but I do know the mantra for the head honcho Tara, who is green Tara. And that mantra is Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. 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 Now, what I know about white Tara is that she is the goddess of long life and protects against poisons. So whatever poisonous gaslighting has been going on here, putting two and two together, you are protected in this, and rightly so. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. I do wish you the best with that. And the Octobers are done. The October monthlies are done. Just need to have a little jiggle with them. And I'll be getting those up in the next couple of days. So keep an eye out for those. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. And I'll see you again soon. All best. Cheers. Bye-bye.